Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the markets, kind of just going over what I saw. We didn't get in a trade today. It was actually a little bit slow, which we can expect because we had a pretty nice run yesterday. But I just wanted to, jump in the markets, give us a quick overview of what I saw and essentially, just get to work. All right, so let's jump right into the markets. I'm going to start on the daily time frame. So as we all know, we had these 1 hour fair value gaps that we wanted to see traded to. We did in fact trade into them this morning. We traded into these for PPI news. So we didn't have like as much of a run as yesterday for CPI, but we did have a little bit of a push this morning at 8:30 into this 1 hour fair value gap here. We never broke these highs yet, but these are something I'm looking for potentially, or if we can trade into this candle right here, just because we have a huge imbalance there. But we have been bullish. So because we've been bullish, I'm not in a rush to go short anytime soon, that's for sure. So let's jump down to the 1 hour really quick. Of course, 1 hour, we know what happened during CPI yesterday, crazy run. We also had that little nice push after into the 1 hour fair value gap. We traded a little bit higher in after hours, and then PPI, we traded into this 1 hour fair value gap. Again, I marked this out. I wanted to see it be respected or traded down into a potential target. But we did just kind of hang around this 1 hour fair value gap and the opening range gap. We also have this 1 hour fair value gap right here that we were kind of traded around too, but nothing too crazy. I did mark out these London session lows, relative equal lows. I wanted to see those traded into potentially, and potentially the opening range gap filled. However, we did trade into them at 9:30, so that's not our time to trade. And then after we traded into them, we had a little bit of a push higher back into this 1 hour fair value gap, and now we're just kind of like trading around these two areas. Let's jump down to the 15-minute. Again, the 15-minute, we have like this 1 hour fair value gap here. We can see we did trade off of this 15-minute fair value gap to go lower. There is also a 5-minute fair value gap there that I'll show you guys on the lower time frame chart. We did trade into that at 9:30, taking out this high, and then of course trading down into these relative equal lows. And as we can see, those are some beautiful lows, I must say. So we traded down into that, into the consequent encroachment of the opening range gap before moving higher back into this area, and about the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute wick. So yeah, we did have some runs, we did have some moves, but I mean, it's just kind of been not very trending, a little bit consolidating, but we can expect that because we had such a nice move yesterday. So let's trade down to the 5-minute. All right, so this, of course, we traded into the 5-minute fair value gap. We traded into it at 9:35. We moved lower, taking out these London session lows, relative equal lows at 9:50. And then we do see like a little bit of a run higher, traded down into this 5-minute volume imbalance before going higher, came back down into this 5-minute fair value gap before ultimately taking out this high and trading into the consequent encroachment of the 5-minute wick and the 15-minute wick. But something interesting too is, yes, we didn't take out this high necessarily, but we did take out the bodies of the high of the day. So the bodies tell the story and the wicks do the damage. So the fact that we were able to get above these highs and close above these highs, that's enough of a run on buy side liquidity, especially if we're not trending like crazy. And as we can see, we did take out those highs, traded into the consequent encroachment of the wick, the 1 hour fair value gap, and now we're moving lower. So again, it's just kind of been one of those days where it's just kind of back and forth movement, back and forth, back and forth. Not something I necessarily want to be trading in, but if there was a setup that had formed, or if we, let's say, hadn't have taken out those London session lows before 10 o'clock, that would have been a drawn liquidity I would have liked to reach towards, but the fact that we just didn't get into trade this morning, and I'm totally okay with that. Again, not too much on the 1 minute time frame. After we took out these lows, we can see the market kind of respect this 1 minute order block, trades higher, break a market structure, respects this order block again, didn't quite get down into this volume imbalance right here. We didn't actually have a fair value gap in this run. That's totally fine. We have another break of market structure. We do trade down into this 1 minute fair value gap right here with confluence with the 5 minute fair value gap. So this could have been a nice entry here, right? Going for the consequent encroachment of that wick. Again, we couldn't exactly reach 10-point profits. So, I mean, yeah, today was nice, and yes, I learned like more about market price action and price action in general, but we just didn't take a trade in it simply because, one, there wasn't too much movement, two, we had a very large run yesterday, and I wasn't going to try to force myself to get in the trade, especially because Monday we had a potentially nice setup, Tuesday we had a very nice setup, and then today is Wednesday, so the past 2 days we had pretty nice moves. Today I was expecting it to either be trending, we could get in a nice move, or simply just not trading today because we had already 2 pretty great trading days in a row. And usually I find like if that happens, the next day is kind of just choppy. So I was going in with that expectation of potentially not taking a trade today just because of the choppiness. But if this market would have ran or trended, I would have definitely entered. So I guess that's why we're here every day, right? I mean, we're here to watch the market. I mean, we don't trade every day, even though we're day traders, we don't trade every day. So it was just good to learn this morning. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I am leaving on next Tuesday, so I'm gonna be gone for the week. And I won't be at my trading desk. I won't have my computer. So I'm not going to be posting any YouTube videos, like kind of going over the market price action. But I am going to be doing something kind of cool. I'm going to be pre-recording a couple videos talking about some key topics that I like, some key areas, and essentially just kind of some basic understanding of ICT. And I'm going to be doing like a little bit like short videos, 5 minutes to 10 minutes, explaining these things and then uploading them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I'll have some shorts for you on the weekend. But yes, just because I'm leaving on Tuesday, I don't want to stop doing YouTube videos, but I won't be at my desk to actually make them. So I've decided to like pre-make some videos talking about these topics, and I hope they interest you, and I hope it's exciting stuff and you learn something. But that's what I'll be doing next week, just because I won't be here at my desk trading. So I will see you all tomorrow, though. I'm not going to be gone till Tuesday, so I'll see you all tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Monday, for a daily recap and potentially some trade setups, trade entries. So we'll see how that goes. But that is everything from me. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.